Cats, what's happening? I'm getting ready to head out. You ready to go, V?
I'm ready, Em.
It's a Saturday, and we're going to run into town. I think what do they have up on the square?
It's the annual ice carving festival.
Yeah.
I don't know when they actually carved, if it was earlier today, but anyway, we'll get to see some carvings out of ice.
So we'll take you up there and show you some of the ice carvings while it's daylight. I think last time we went up there it was night and you couldn't see very good.
Right.
We have an older video where we stayed up there and watched the parade. It was after dark. It didn't come out very good, but that's where we're going now. But yesterday was kind of a surprise. You know, V had her surgery some time ago, back in November. She's been recovering well. But as a result of that surgery, she developed a blood clot on her, or near her ovary. When you have a blood clot, you have to go on blood thinners, and when you're on blood thinners, you have to have your blood checked every week. So she's been going back and forth to the doctor constantly, getting her finger pricked to get a blood sample. She did that yesterday, and they had some concern. She's been having some dizzy spells and some difficulties breathing, so they said, oh, this sets off an alarm. It could be that the blood clot has moved into her lungs, so we better rush her to the emergency room. So I left work early, came home, picked her up, we went to the emergency room, and spent the next 3 hours there while they poked and prodded her, and they made her a human pin cushion. Let's see, what did they do to your arms? Oh my gosh, see, that's black and blue. Those are needle marks there.
5 different people.
And more needle marks there. And did they end up getting the IV in?
It was unsuccessful. They wanted to do a CT scan where they would have to inject dye that would go into my lungs. But they tried 5 different times. They couldn't find veins, or they would find a vein and the vein would collapse.
Right.
So they ended up, after all that, I said, no more. You cannot stick me one more time. I can't do it. So they ended up just using my blood to check and see if things were elevated as though there was a clot.
Yeah, so after 3 hours of hanging around up there, in frustration, we were finally released, and nothing came of it. The doctor said he didn't think there was any kind of a threat or anything. It's probably the blood thinner medicines that are causing her the grief. So
they keep upping the dose because of my ostomy and the high output. They think I'm not getting the medicine. They ask me if I see the pills come out. So every time they up the dose, then I get more short of breath, and I don't want to end up back in the couch again where I can't move.
Right, right. So anyway, that was a big fiasco, and it just left her bruised and sore today.
And a lighter pocketbook.
Yeah, the emergency room isn't a cheap thing either, so. Anyway. What are you looking at there, mister?
He's following me around today, my little buddy.
Smokey Joe, what are you doing, buddy?
Are you going to be on the video? Oh, baby, you're so sweet. Yeah, my little stray kitty. Say hello. Yeah, say hello, peoples. My name's Smokey.
Well, let's hit the road, huh?
Oh, yeah, I'm bundling up because last time I froze.
Layers.
Yep.
My Eskimo back here.
It's cold.
It is very cold. So we're going to look at some of these ice sculptures. That one's got dye in it. Very interesting. bumblebee. There's a snowman. Some fish. Looks like one of them fell over there. Doesn't look good. That's a nice big eagle, but it looks like it broke in half. That's too bad. Polar bear on a surfboard. Frozen yet?
My fingers.
My fingers get pretty cold working the camera.
Go throw this away.
Hey, look. Therapy dog.
You know how much I love crowds of people.
It's a lot of people dodging today, but you can see how crowded it is. It's a huge event. That's a nice wine rack. Diamond. course. A unicorn. I think we're going to head back to the car. And we probably only saw, what, about half, if that.
If that, it's too crowded.
There's hundreds of sculptures down there, and it's just a little too crowded to really be able to enjoy and see everything. So, but we got our eyes full. Saw some ice sculptures, saw some cool ones, some unique ones. The smell of kettle corn in the air.
I smells it, and donuts.
And House of Hunan, Asian food.
Yes.
Fresh donuts.
There's Tweety Bird.
I thought I saw a putty cat.